66 million years ago, the Earth was alive with giants. Towering sauropods lumbered across vast floodplains, their long necks sweeping side to side as they grazed. Raptors hunted in packs through dense jungles, communicating with chirps and screeches that echoed through the undergrowth. Triceratops herds rumbled like thunder, their massive horns clashing in dominance displays as they defended their young from the shadows of the forest. Overhead, pterosaurs glided silently through the skies, and the air buzzed with the wings of ancient insects. The world was lush and varied. Tropical forests spread across what is now North America, filled with flowering plants that had only recently come to dominate the landscape. Rivers teemed with turtles, crocodilians, and ancient fish, while vast deserts shimmered in the heat, patrolled by tyrannosaurs whose eyes missed nothing. The continents had drifted close to their modern positions, but the Earth was warmer, wetter, and teeming with creatures that seemed almost mythical today. Yet, in this vibrant world, time was running out. Deep in space, a rock the size of a mountain tumbled silently through the void. It had wandered the solar system for billions of years, unseen and unnoticed, until gravity tugged it toward Earth. No creature looked up. No dinosaur sensed the distant doom. But the countdown had begun. In the days leading up to the impact, nothing appeared unusual. Dinosaurs fed, mated, nested. Mammals, still small and mostly nocturnal, scurried through the underbrush. The skies were clear, the weather calm. Life went on as it always had, the illusion of eternity hiding the catastrophe that was only moments away. Then, in a blink, the sky lit up. The asteroid struck near what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. In a fraction of a second, it punched a hole in the Earth's crust, nearly 20 kilometers deep. The force of the impact was equivalent to more than 1 billion atomic bombs. The shockwave vaporized everything within hundreds of miles. Dinosaurs near the point of impact were incinerated instantly, their bodies erased before their brains could register the end. But this was only the beginning. The blast triggered global earthquakes, megatsunamis, and sent trillions of tons of molten rock and dust hurtling into the atmosphere. Firestorms swept across continents. Ash and soot darkened the sky, blocking out the sun. Photosynthesis ground to a halt. Plants withered, and with them, the herbivores that depended on them. The predators followed. In the darkness that followed, temperatures plummeted. Acid rain fell from poisoned skies. The oceans, once warm and vibrant, turned acidic and cold. Plankton died en masse, collapsing the base of the marine food web. Coral reefs bleached and vanished. On land, the great beasts starved, their towering forms reduced to bones in a matter of months. But not everything perished. Some species, small, adaptable, lucky, survived. Birds, the direct descendants of dinosaurs, made it through. So did some mammals, sheltered in burrows and feeding on what remained. Insects, fungi, and a few hardy reptiles weathered the collapse. The Earth grew quiet, and then slowly, painfully, began to recover. The age of dinosaurs ended not with a roar, but with a whimper. For over 160 million years, they had ruled the planet. They had adapted to continents drifting apart, to volcanic eruptions, to changing climates. But in the end, it was a single moment, a rock from space, that ended their reign. And yet, in their extinction, they cleared the way for something new. Without the dinosaurs, mammals began to rise. Forests regrew, ecosystems evolved, and from the ashes of the old world, a new world emerged. One that would eventually give birth to primates, to apes, and finally, to us. Today, we look at their fossils in awe. We build models and make movies, trying to understand what they were, what they saw, and how they lived. We wonder what their last day was like, what sounds they heard, what scents filled the air, what fear, if any, they felt as the world crumbled around them. The last day of dinosaurs was also the first day of the world we now know. Their story ended in fire and darkness, but it didn't vanish. It lives on in every bird that sings, in every reptile that basks in the sun, in every child who dreams of dinosaurs, and maybe, just maybe, in us too.